Okay, are we rolling here? All right. Deep pranams, everybody. Hey, I want to get going right away because we have a lot of stuff again to cover. Um, welcome, welcome everyone to Enlightenment for Assholes. That's what it is. Enlightenment for Assholes, and this is one of our uh, videos that we're making here to try to help save the world, one asshole at a time. What I'm doing is I'm collecting all your divine questions in a book that I'm going to publish um, once my company Asshole Press gets established. We're starting a whole thing. Forget about Asshole Press. We got assholes enlightenmentforassholes.com, which uh, in a few days, about 8 days, we'll be ready to rock and roll. Remember that Buddy Holly song, Every Day? It's getting closer, coming faster than a roller coaster. We're getting close to that launch. And then what we're going to do is you'll be able to register. Because I had a good friend of mine, Paula from England, last night asked me on Facebook, how can I register for your course? And I said, well, hold on. Once the website gets published, it goes live rather in about 8 days or so. I was told by the people over at web.com. Then the instructions for registering for the course, Enlightenment for Assholes, will all be there on the website. So let's get to our questions. This is my favorite part of the show, the questions. And another old guru bhai of mine, Drona from Puerto Rico, contacted me. His name is Jorge Fuentes. That's his name. I call him Drona because that's the way I used to know him back in the day when we were guru bhais together back in Queens, New York, Jamaica, Queens. Dear Garaji, please tell us the difference between a first-class advanced asshole and a fifth-class asshole. Second part of the question: How do we recognize an illumined asshole? Very important question. And the third part: What mantras do you recommend? Okay, Jonah. Remember, people, when you ask a question and I answer it, it's not only for you. There are many assholes out there who want to, wondering the same thing, And so when I'll answer Drona's question, then, who knows how many assholes are out there saying, "Oh my God, the asshole mantra." I've always wondered what, okay, I've always wondered what that was, and I'll tell you. But first, I want to go over the difference between. Okay, how do we tell the difference between first class advanced asshole? Well, I'll tell you right now. Okay, the first class advanced um, enlightened asshole will set up an automatic withdrawal every month. We call it love offering, of course. There's never any compulsion. It always has to come from the heart. But if you set it up, we can pull it out of your checking account automatically every month. You don't have to bother sending in the check every month. That's such a pain. We'll do it automatically. That, to me, is the first class asshole. That's advanced. That's very advanced. Now, fifth class, these people are very low on the scale of asshole enlightenment. They're like thinking, "Oh, I forgot to send in my check. Oh, I had to pay some bill. The Macy's bill came. Excuses. Oh, the baby needed milk. No. It's like the dog stole my homework. This is fifth class. I don't have time for these people. I only want first class. Okay, first class asshole, enlightened assholes, because these people, they're beautiful. They said, yeah, here's my routing number. Here's routing number. And they give them the check, and every month the $100 or whatever you want to give. No compulsion. We'll take it out. Okay, that's different. Now, next question: How do we recognize an illumined asshole? Yeah, there are plenty of assholes walking around, obviously, but how do you recognize an illumined one? Well, One way to do it is you see what they wear. See, like this is another one of my spiritual shirts. I have two of them. This is the second one, and then you look into their eyes. Now watch. Now when you look into my eyes, if you're receptive at all, you'll see light coming out, and then from my third eye, you'll see a beam of golden light, which will come out and embrace your whole being. Now, if that doesn't happen, that means you're not very receptive. You're not very pure. You're not a pure asshole, and you need to sign up for my course. Okay. The final part of Jorge's question, and I see we're running over again. Um, I try to keep these videos very very short. Hmm. Asshole mantra. Well, when it comes to mantra, I like to keep it really simple. So I pretty much use two asshole mantras. One is Om Namah Ashola. Om Namah Ashola. That's kind of a Hindu thing, but if you want a more Tibetan flavor, I use Om Mane Ashol Hum. Om Mane Ashol Hum. Now, if you chant these mantras, you can chant them during the day, but I recommend at least chanting the mantras. Pick your favorite mantra. Which one? Om Namah Ashola or Om Mane Pasola Hum. 1,000 times every night before you go to bed. And I'll tell you, your whole life is going to be just transformed. But don't take my word for it. Remember, the proof of the pudding is in the chanting. So therefore, you get your own direct experience. Look, I've got mine. Look at me. Lights coming out of my eye. A beam from my third eye. Hey, I'm done. I'm cooked. Now it's up to you to go get your enlightenment. And the best and easiest and the most expeditious way to do that is to sign up for my Enlightenment for Assholes course, which will the instructions for which will be online once I launch once those guys over at I have a whole team working. Once those guys over at web.com get the thing together, I'm going to give them a call today. Try to light a fire under their assholes. Get things. Let's move and groove, people. Okay, that's all we have time for. I keep running late here. Om Mane Asho Hum.